No, grapes are really bad for children unless you cut them up.
Cut them into quarters.
Yeah.
because they can choke on them.
26,000 children a year choke
die
on
from grapes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, is that? That's a hilarious thing to say.
Oh, Julie's on the phone. Adam, can you stop laughing at dying children, please?
Quick, cover it up with...
Dying from grapes.
Good morning, good evening, good whenever you're listening to this. You know what time it is. It's KRP time, Killer Rabbit Podcast, coming in your motherfucking ears. Once a week, we bring you the strangest, most surreal and strangest stories from around the world, so you don't need to go finding them yourself. We do it for you. This is, of course, Yorkshire's #1 alternative news podcast.
According to
The people who developed those cameras. Yao Ming, I think was his name.
head of CEO of DVC.
Stole the parts and put them together badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made from potatoes and lentils, those cameras are.
Really?
Oh, that's what DVC stands for. Dire Video Camera.
Yeah, still using them. We don't even know what it's going to look like at this point, do we? So
we'll see.
if you see some videos on the Schmedia, that's courtesy of our wonderful DVC cameras.
1080e.
20
I've never heard of that.
20 quid eBay specials.
16
those
megapixels,
shockingly
though.
bad.
16.
Not 1, not 2, 16.
Ooh, that's all right. I remember when like 5 megapixel was a big deal. Showing my age.
Yeah, you were.
I saw a picture the other day of an MP3 player in a museum. How's that for making you feel old?
The 90s museum.
Is it a 90s museum?
Yeah, so they've got like Walkman, the CD Walkmans and stuff.
CD Walkman. That was a
Um,
Discman.
A
It was
Discman,
called.
yeah.
It's by Walkman, the company, though.
No, Sony. Walkman was Sony's.
Okay, well, it's called. It was Walkman then.
It's Discman. If it was a disc, it was a Discman. You weren't even alive when
You didn't
Walkman
know
was a thing
when they
I was, 'cause I had one.
when they brought out anti-shock Discmans.
that still didn't work.
Yeah,
They're actually worse than the non-shock proof ones.
Non-shock.
the non-shock.
Non-shock. That's non-shock.
We do make our own
okay,
sound
yeah.
effects.
Yeah, we do. They were fucking awful, weren't they?
They were terrible.
Nunchucks.
Never fit in your pocket.
And you couldn't really carry around multiple CDs with you, could you?
No.
So
you
you
had
go,
like one or two.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had a bag, you could have some more.
yeah, you'd have to carry around
But it was-
a large bag to keep all.
They
your
went more
CDs.
inconvenient. The cassette player
Was much more
way
convenient.
more convenient.
Yeah.
Plus, you could have a tape in each back pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say I miss tapes. Of course I don't.
No,
What a
we
ridiculous
I
thing
like
to say.
tape. Though.
It was easy to record on them as well. You put a little bit of tape over that bit on the top, and then you could just press record and play and just do your own
No
little radio
anti-piracy,
shows.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I used to like doing
record
it.
from the top 40 from the radio.
Trying to avoid the DJ voice as they introduced it.
This is just like
And
UK.
coming up next, it's Eiffel 65 with Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Da.
And you press record to be like, have a good one. You're like, no, you fuck, you ruined it.
Fuck off, Terry Wogan.
I think it might go back a bit further than that song. When was that song released?
93.
93?
No, it wasn't 93.
99 maybe.
Is it the
I
blue,
reckon
the
a
blue
bit
song?
like-
Blue Dabba Dee
Blue
Dabba Da
Dabba
Dabba Dee Dabba Da.
What are the lyrics?
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da.
I have a blue house with a blue window.
Blue, ba-da-dee-da-dum, blah, blah,
Dabba dee dabba die.
I was-
Surprisingly, that bit was in the song title.
You know
in
what
brackets.
song I liked?
I was obsessed with that song.
I was as well. And the music video on the single. I was obsessed with that.
There
too.
was a better song from that era.
I'm sure there was.
Cotton
Go ahead.
Eye Joe.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
different
that's,
era.
Yeah, that's different era.
They
Completely
were all played at the
different
same
era.
parties.
Well, I suppose they're probably within about 3 years of each other. That's probably about
Nah.
90, 96, maybe, Cotton Eye Joe?
You reckon?
Maybe earlier than that, 94.
Let's find
94.
out, let's
I mean,
find
I
out.
was
Let's
gonna
find out. Oh, yeah, we've got
I was going to say Brimful of Asher because that was a fucking song.
That was a wicked song as well. We've gone full nostalgia already. I haven't introduced any of us. I'm your host, Sam, and I'm, of course, joined by Mr. Adam Chase. Welcome along, Adam,
Hello, Sam.
to your own show. Welcome to your own show.
It's good for you to introduce us on our own show.
Yeah, and Benson, welcome along to your own show,
1992.
which was Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
And so when was Blue Dabba Dee?
Oh, I didn't Google that.
Well, you need to find out because you said 3 years between,
Nine-
so
yeah,
that would be
ni-
95,
yeah,
but
99.
that's too
I think it was
early.
99.
I think it was after the millennium.
Do you?
Maybe.
I'd go
no,
for-
maybe not actually.
I get what you mean because the music video. It's definitely not that. That's not.
What's he
correct.
found here?
Oh, 1998.
Ooh, 1 year out. 1 year out, mate. So that's enough reminiscing for the start. Of
I'm
the
Benson
podcast.
anyway. Hello, everyone.
You are? Hello.
Hi, Benson.
You've been
Hi.
busy Googling away there to find out when a song was released.
I say Google. I actually still use Yahoo, but I call it Googling to fit in with the cool kids.
Ah,
So-
okay.
I
I like Ask Jeeves still. Man.
Ask Jeeves was the baller.
It was the worst.
All Ask
thing
Jeeves
ever.
was, it just then questioned Google.
It was terrible with Ask Jeeves because it never came up. Do you remember the search engines before Google?
Yeah.
They used different forms of search engines.
There was Ask Jeeves Junior as well for schools.
I don't remember that one.
And there was the Jeeves stood there next to the search bar, didn't he?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, that was old school. Though.
Ready for your
But yeah,
question.
it made me feel really old. I had an MP3 player, one of the first generations of MP3 players,
Excellent.
and it held 8 songs.
Eight.
8 songs.
Fucking crazy. Not even a full album.
No, just 8 songs. So
Eight
I had
songs.
8 random songs on there. I think there was
I mean, that was just poor technology.
How many times a day did you listen to them? Those eight?
constantly.
He also had it. He
Constantly.
also had it on shuffle.
Do you remember what songs they were?
Yeah, I can remember a couple. There was Secret Smile by Semisonic. There was one by Limp Bizkit featuring Method Man that just went, shut the fuck up a lot. Do you know that song?
Yes.
You know the song?
I think so.
They had that one. I can't remember any of the others, but yeah.
Just those two.
8 tracks. 8 tracks.
Amazing.
I seem to remember being like one of the only people that had one of those
You were
MP3.
cool
The
as fuck,
MP3
weren't
player.
you?
Look at
Freaking
this.
cool.
It's all stored inside. It's magical.
All 8
And
songs.
then everybody else got an iPod, and I was like, no, mine's better because I was on the wrong side.
They're
It's
like,
well,
I've got
8 songs.
20,000
Yeah.
songs on
But
this.
I've got 8.
Look how cool it is.
I've got 8.
I don't have to go through all them songs because I just got these 8 that I can flip through.
Who needs 20,000 when you can have 8?
Exactly.
So,
Oh, well.
have I announced what we do on this podcast yet?
started off with
don't-
that, I
I think you started
Did
off
I?
saying we go and
just
find
launched
stuff.
into it.
I can't remember.
In case you didn't, why don't you tell the listeners where we found our stories from this week?
I'm going to pass it over to you, Benson, to do exactly that for me.
Where have we found them, Benson?
So mine is from the BBC News. Where's
that's
where's
not
yours
fun.
from? No, we comb through the
Hmm?
dog wig of the abandoned
Schnauzer.
red panda.
The dog wig of the abandoned
the
red
dog
panda.
wig of the
I don't-
abandoned red
Do you know what?
panda.
Though?
We
Abandoned
combed
red
through
panda
it.
is very nice to
It's a
say.
good
There's
band
some
name, isn't
assonance
it?
going on in there, I feel.
What's that over there? It's an abandoned red panda.
Abandoned red panda, you say?
An abandoned red panda, I do indeed say.
And welcome to the Abandoned Red Panda podcast.
Where we hunt out abandoned red pandas all day long.
We scalped through the slightly coffee-stained old table in the living room of the internet. I don't know. You say these things so
I know, yeah, I'm
naturally.
just-
I can't be seedy like you.
You're
Well,
not
that's why I
CD
passed
sound.
it over to you,
We
so I
f-
didn't have
okay,
to be seedy.
We
Oh,
find the
that's seedy.
stories from
Yeah.
the cheesy foreskin of an elephant.
Ah.
And ruined.
Yeah,
Ruined the entire intro.
yeah, there you go.
God damn it.
That was worse than anyone that I've ever done.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you pass it to me.
Yeah.
To lower the tone.
Fucked it.
So, who's got a story? Someone's got a story. You got a story?
I will start.
Yeah, please do. This is from the BBC, or did you just make that up for comic effect?
It is actually from the BBC.
Highbrow,
Fucking
eh?
fancy news sources
Fancy
here.
schmancy
I
pants
go to the
over here.
BBC.
It's a controversy.
Is it?
It's
It's a
a
controversy.
scandal. It's a
Scandal.
It's a what's another word for that?
Gate.
It's a yes, and this would be called Marathon Gate.
Marathon Gate. Oh.
So head title: Top Ultra Runner. That's an official thing.
An
Sports thing.
ultra runner.
Top Ultra Runner.
Yeah, ultra marathons. That's like loads of marathons in and over a period of time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So top Ultra Runner, Zosha Zakharevsky.
Nice pronunciation there.
Zakharevsky.
Can we say it again? See if it's a third different pronunciation.
Zosha Zakharevsky.
Yeah, and again, one more time.
Zakharevsky
There we go.
I think he's got it now. Zach Rozeski.
was disqualified.
Why was he disqualified? Oh,
This sounds like a controversy, a scandal, if you
I
will.
think Benson's already laughing manically at his own fucking head title.
He's
chosen.
corpsing. Oh, he's corpsing.
God,
Come on,
it's
Benson.
so hard.
Why did he
This-
get disqualified? She.
Zosha is
Zosha.
a she.
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I did not
Do you
know. I
you use
apologize.
Zoshas from your Zacks?
Why did they get disqualified?
For using a car in the race.
That'll do it.
Was
What do you mean? I've clearly clearly came first.
I travelled 26 miles.
I finished 2 hours before everybody else.
Record time, my friend. Record
That's a very strange
time.
accent you've got there, Zosha. I grew up in West London, didn't I?
Honestly, I actually read this one because of how funny.
Right, okay. Explain more, because was this like a little bit of the race?
I think
or
we
a
should
lot
just
of the
leave
race?
it there.
Just leave it there.
Leave
Move
it
on.
there.
Just move on.
Scandal.
Scandal.
That's not a scandal. I'm sorry, that's not a scandal.
That's
Using a
pretty
car in a
scandalous.
marathon and clocking in your time at the end to say you did the
That's
race.
pretty scandalous.
These are
If you use a car and then be like, yeah, finish, yeah.
some of these end up going to
I
the
thought you were
Olympics.
saying the fact that they were disqualified was the scandal.
No, the
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's been disqualified. She's been disqualified. Someone's been disqualified. The car's been disqualified. What gender was the car? I don't fucking know.
So
Just disqualify everyone.
Yeah, everyone's disqualified.
call
Just go
it
home.
off. We don't need this anymore.
the stewards,
Too many cars.
All you people lining up watching,
Go.
disqualified.
the big clock that ticks over at the end with the banner, the race finish banner, disqualified. So a top Scottish, I wouldn't have said
Top
the
Scottish.
name. Wouldn't have said the name
Just
was
a top
Scottish.
Scottish.
But a top Scottish ultramarathon runner has been disqualified from a race for using a car during part of the route.
I'm not sure that you're able to sort of qualify them as an ultra marathon runner if they're using a car.
How many
This
marathons
is just
have
a
they
Scottish
carred in?
person, isn't it? Just a randoms. I reckon I could do that, you know. I'm faster than you. Well, I'll just get in my fucking car, mate.
Get the polo.
You think you can beat me? Watch this. Yeah, fuck.
So Zosha finished third. So,
Oh, what? How can you cheat that badly and not win?
so she finished
You
third.
can't win because they're too suspicious.
That's what it
Too
is.
sus. You've got to come a close third.
I've got to get a good position, but I can't be too suspicious. But I want to be on the podium. So
Just pulled,
third, yeah.
Just pulled up a few meters from the finish line, just waited
Trips
for
up the
two
person
people
who's
to
third already. Fuck off my spot.
So it was a 50-mile marathon. So the Manchester to Liverpool.
I mean, that's not a marathon, is it?
No, it's the ultramarathon.
Oh, okay.
So ultramarathon, Manchester to Liverpool. But it's thought that she travelled 2.5 miles by car. The 47-year-old GP. So she's also a general practitioner, a doctor, a general practitioner from Dumfries.
Dumfries.
Is understood to have tracked on GPX mapping data covering a mile of the race in just 1 minute 40 seconds, which would beat the record by not much, because I'm sure someone did a minute mile.
I don't know.
Minute
No,
mile.
4 minute mile was
4
the
minute
thing
mile.
back when.
So 1 minute
Seb
40.
coded it. Was
1
it
minute,
Seb
1 minute
code?
40. She smashed the record.
All right.
So
Yeah,
one
it's
of
much
her-
quicker than that now.
a friend
But not
of-
quicker than that.
No,
Yeah,
not
you
this,
can't- you
not
can't-
this
It's not
quick.
1 minute 40.
I don't know, but I don't think a human can outrun a car just yet. Not that a car can run. In fact, cars do run.
Cars do run.
run. Yeah.
It can run well. It can run
Yeah,
badly.
it can run.
So a
After
friend
running.
of a friend of the doctor has said that she felt sick and was sorry for any stomach upset if she felt sick. No, okay. The
Yeah, we're just
matter,
looking at you, we're not laughing.
the matter has been referred to UK athletics. They're taking it seriously. However,
Really?
What do you reckon?
This
Should we
is-
disqualify her?
this is
What
a-
she do? She drove. No, it's fine. It's all right.
You know, I just give it a. She's thinking outside the box.
Yeah, she,
someone called Guinness World Records.
she had a bit of bellyache. It's
So another excellent name, Wayne Drinkwater, the director of GB
fine. That's great
Ultra
advice
Race.
for
Wayne.
ultra marathoners.
He's
Off of
definitely-
Wayne. Wayne Drinkwater. He said that
Zosha drive car.
Did she drive it or did someone else drive it and just pick her up?
Oh, that was good. Anyway, Wayne Drinkwater. How did that become a surname? Wayne Drinkwater, the director
Because
of
they
GB
liked
Ultra Race.
water.
What?
Their family obviously liked water.
No,
back-
well, they
back-
didn't,
back
might not
in
have
the
liked
day.
it, but they were forced to drink it.
That was the advertising campaigns back in the day, back in the olden days when there was no other products. Drink water.
We're going to change your surname.
Do you like living? Then why don't you drink water? Fantastic idea.
Excellent
Up on
health
a
benefits.
billboard back in the Stone Age.
Just drink water.
So anyway, Wayne,
Drink water.
our
It's
Wayne,
nice.
the director of the GB Ultra Race, said that after the ultra marathon, he received information that a runner had gained an unsporting competitive advantage during a section of the event. Very disappointing is a subhead title. Just the words.
Was
very
it
Very
was it all
disappointed.
planned then? Was the car in a
No, she felt sick.
specific
Well,
location?
yeah,
She
actually
just
goes-
called someone
so
up
she
and
just-
got a taxi.
She went full GTA. She went and just broke into
Just
someone's
stole
car.
someone's car.
Yeah.
So was someone waiting for her at a certain point, or what?
Well,
Did she ring someone?
she was genuinely sorry. The race didn't go to plan. She said she was feeling sick and tired on the race and wanted to drop out. She had cooperated fully with the race organisers, investigations, giving them a full account of what happened. She genuinely feels sorry for any upset caused. Now, this is what your mum used to say to you. You're only sorry because you got caught.
Yeah, this is exactly it.
They're now
Like, if she hadn't-
investigating all of her.
I'm not
previous
surprised.
races.
Yeah. Oh, I feel sick. I'm just going to get in a car for a couple of miles on a fucking marathon.
Everyone knows that getting in a car stops you feeling sick.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a well-known thing, anti-travel sickness.
Yeah. Oh, I feel sick. I just need to drive
I
2.5
think-
miles in this
I
marathon.
think if I was running 50 miles, though, I'd probably feel less sick if I drove some of it. if I'm-
yeah, well, that's
if I'm
probably
honest with
true.
you.
Oh,
but
there is-
I think if you're running 50 miles, there is an assumption that you're going to feel not so great at some point
Yeah.
during that. Because
It's called the
be...
wall, which you don't want to go
That's
through when
it,
you're in a car.
yeah. She hit the wall, so thought, I can get in my car now.
On a train.
Call back.
So she, back in, I think it said 2014, oh no, in February this year.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit.
It goes on to
different.
2014. So in February, in the Taipei ultramarathon, Taipei? Taipei. Taipei ultramarathon in Taiwan, she actually won the 48-hour race outright, setting a world record across 255 miles.
She drove.
I know,
So
yeah.
that-
and
so-
only took a plane.
So Mr. Guinness is now getting involved.
Mr. Guinness.
Mr. Guinness.
Mr. Guinness from the book
And his
of
book
records.
of world records.
This is my book of records.
She's also raced for Great Britain. She's won silver and bronze medals in the IAU World 100 kilometre championship.
You are struggling
Yeah,
there.
he's just,
yeah,
Reading
well,
his
right,
article for the
right,
first
right.
time
He's
again. He got to
fucking-
the head title and thought, this is the one.
He's
We'll find out what
completely
happened.
lost interest in it now.
But
He's
she's
like,
been in the-
Yeah.
She's been in the Commonwealth Games.
Facts.
She's been in the
Details.
Did she use a car then as
But
well?
I didn't know people in the Commonwealth were doctors and stuff. I thought they were like full-time athletes.
No. I think it's difficult for any athlete to be a full-time athlete. They have to do
Yeah.
it through sponsorship. Quite a lot of athletes do have regular jobs as well.
Especially if it comes to like games and Olympics, not all of them have the funding to be taken there. You have
that's
to fund
true,
it
yeah.
yourself. So
Especially the kind of ones that would get in a car to complete their event don't tend to get
they
the
don't
most
really get many
sponsorship.
But this
sponsorships.
is the question. Do you reckon
She's always
she's
done
only
it.
sorry because she got caught, or she
Yeah.
was genuinely sorry, but she still crossed the finish line?
This is it. She should have. She
Like,
wouldn't have
should
done
have
it
yeah.
if she was an honest sportswoman. She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have got
So
in
her
the
whole
car and then
integrity-
tried to push it. Yeah,
Her integrity
Remember,
is
she
she
wouldn't have
incredible.
tried to blag it.
Paula Radcliffe was feeling a bit
She
shit,
had a
wasn't
shit,
she?
yeah.
And she had a
just
shit.
She just pissed on the side, or she had a shit.
She had a shit, I
Did she have
think.
a
Yeah,
full
she went under
shit?
a shit in a bush.
Yeah.
She didn't get in a car.
She got put on the front page of the newspaper though, because that was frowned upon as well. So
Well,
it's
if
shit
you're in
or
a
don't
marathon,
shit.
it kind of happens, doesn't it? You
That's
can't really
that's what
put
you need
it
to do if
there.
you're an elite sports person. Running
Shit on the road.
running for a few hours. You don't know if you're going to need a shit, do you? Or if you're
Plus,
going
the
to
actual
feel sick.
emotion of running gets your bowel going anyway.
Does it? I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I
Well, the
do
last time
not.
I ran, I shat myself.
Yeah. This comes from experience.
I don't run anymore.
Happened too many times.
Yeah,
Got the
I
runs.
put on too much muscle mass. It's mass. So that is my story. If you're out there and you're considering doing ultramarathons, don't cheat, because we'll talk about you on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll find you in your
Yeah.
cars.
And we'll find drink water as well, Mr. Weird
And
Name.
then the governing body will look into all of your previous races as well.
And
Yeah.
Mr. Guinness.
Oh, Mr. Guinness and
and
his
his book of
His big
records.
book.
Why didn't he call it Mr. Guinness? Mr.
Guinness's
Guinness and his,
Book of
and his Book of
Records.
World Records.
My records.
You got
Can I
Ripley's.
be in your book? No.
The
This is my record.
The Guinness's Book of Records.
But I think I'm real. No! You're not going in.
It's mine.
It's the face that
Fucking mine.
you're
They're
interpreting.
all my records. I've got the record for most peanuts eaten in an hour. I've got the record for the most star jumps done in 10 minutes. They're all my records.
Do you have any records? No, because they're all in my book. My records.
I had a doctor in there, but I've removed her now because she cheated.
My book of records, not yours.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Little Sammy's seedy section, did you say?
CD segment. CD section, I think it was. Yeah,
A
your
segment of
section of
seeds.
seeds.
Yeah.
The bit of you that is a CD section.
I was about to say, well, this one's not seedy at all. And then I was like, oh, shit, it really is.
Oh,
no.
Sorry, guys.
so
Sorry.
seedy.
So I think a few people may have been getting withdrawal symptoms. So it's time to bring back...
It's that time of the show again, and we like to do a quiz. I quite like the quiz.
Have a listen to the question and shout what the answer is.
Okay, I get it.
It's your chance to show us that you're smart.
I am very smart.
And if you fall to pieces, well, at least you played a part.
That's okay.
It's like watching Pointless or going on the chase. So just sit back and relax and let us quiz on your face.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Quiz on your face.
Oh no, come on, please no.
Quiz on your face.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
Quiz on your face.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Quiz on your face.
Yes, it's time for Quiz on Your Face.
Quiz.
I love not having the pressure of coming up with a quiz every week, and just when
It's nice.
inspiration takes me, and I think, yeah, I'll do that. I like
Do a little
the
quiz.
idea.
You know what I love? The fact that we actually sit here and listen to the theme as well.
I
can
love
now,
that
yeah.
theme.
And
I love
dance
it. I
along to
can't
it.
not listen to it. Now we have the option.
Everything was put in afterwards, but on the long ago on the old style podcast,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
But sometimes we did play it though, just for the hype.
Well, we did
didn't
our
we?
own
used-
version, if you remember.
Oh,
we
we used to
always
sing- yeah, we'd
we did
sing
like a
our own
reggae
version.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did. I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it's nice to be able to hear things as they actually happen. So I've brought a few people might have been unhappy with the last fact hunt I did because of what I did to the rule book. Tore it up,
Tearing
set it on
it
fire,
up.
pissed on it, threw it in the
God.
sea, all of that.
You're such a renegade.
On the last Quiz on Your Face I did back in episode 2, there was no shouting out what the answer is.
Fucking renegade.
So I've gone right back.
You fucking grenade.
I've gone right back to tradition today. So
Shout out what the answer is.
it's going to be shout out what the
You're
answer
fucking
is.
not a renegade anymore, are
And
you?
it's-
You
it's
fucking let us
anti-renegade.
down. Anti-renegade.
it's-
You are a conformist.
It's finally going to live up to its name as well. Quiz on Your Face. So
No, please
gentlemen,
not.
open your mouths. Here we go.
I'm coming up.
No, it's been lovingly called Cum Catchers.
Oh my
this particular
God.
quiz, and I was genuinely going to say it's not a CD one this week, and I was like, "Fuck it is! It's called the
I
quiz is
called
called."
it. Come catch.
It's called Cum Catchers. So you will be the catchers of the cum,
No.
and I will be the purveyor of the cum. And what I will do is provide you with some cum for you to catch.
I
Okay.
just feel like something's going to happen here.
I need like a protective.
Here's some I prepared earlier.
All right, Neil Buchanan.
How earlier?
It's a little vial of semen just for you. No, it's right. What I've done is I've isolated the word "cum" or "coming" from a number of songs.
Oh,
And what
that is
you've got
very
to
clever.
do
Okay, I see where
is
you're going
catch
here.
the cum. So you will shout out the answer. All I need is the song title. I'm not bothered about artists.
Would you like the year it came out?
I would like the year it came out on the record label, and I would like your favorite thing about that song.
But
And
you're
if
not
it went
wanting
platinum or
the,
fucking
you're not wanting the
gold
artist.
Yeah,
or whatever the others are.
yeah. And what?
Would you like us to buzz in
frankincense.
before we shout out what the answer is?
No, I'd just like to shout it out. Just go nuts.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if there is any discrepancies, VAR is going to be quite difficult to work
Oh, we
out
still
who
have VAR.
came first. So
You're just gonna have to judge it, aren't you?
I'm just going to have to judge it.
The thing is, I'm happy to say that I came first, and I don't think Adam would say that on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, are you ready? Should we play Cum Catchers?
Cum catchers.
It's just it feels seedy.
Yeah.
It feels so seedy.
This is my thing now. This is my thing. I bring the seed. I am the seed.
You're like Danny DeVito. in Always Sunny.
I'm just I'm going to go with it.
It's that
I like it.
gargling beer.
Yeah, just going to lean into it. Okay, so are you ready for question number 1?
Yes.
Which song is this, please? Any ideas? Just one little cum there.
One more.
You can play it as many times as you want.
Ready or not, here I come.
It's not Ready or Not, Here I
Fuck,
Come.
Play again.
You can play it as many times as you like.
Together, Beatles.
Oh, very
Oh,
good,
nicely
Mr.
done.
Benson.
together.
You're absolutely correct. Well done. Well spotted. I think we're okay with just playing such small clips of a track. We will find out.
Oh,
It's not like
that's
Paul's
a
gonna be like,
fucking Beatles track, Sam.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only a tiny little bit.
them
Let's
lads are
just
killer
fucking
rabbit.
go all out. You know, of
only-
all the songs I'm gonna pick, I'll pick the fucking
I mean,
band.
we don't put shit on YouTube anymore. So next one then, that's 1-0 to Benson. Can you help me with the scores? Because I've got too much going on here.
It's 1-0 to Benson.
I've got laptops. I've got
It's
fingers.
1-0 to Adam.
Got fingers and all kinds of
You've
shit
got
going.
vials
Got
of
fingers.
cum.
Did you not have them before?
No, I've got
Just got some new ones.
these things with toenails on the end. Call back.
Toenails on my fingers.
Toenails on my fingers. Toenails on my fingers. So,
My finger toenails.
are you ready for track number 2? Can you identify the cum? Here we go.
Again? Oh, I do know that.
You do know it. You definitely do know
Go
this.
again.
Who's that voice? Who's that nasally kind
Oh,
of
it's
voice?
Come On, Feel the Noise.
It's not Come On, Feel the Noise, no.
It's
Again.
Can you hit that bass tone? Is that helping?
Yeah, it's something in that bass tone.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Is it Oasis?
It's not Oasis.
Oh,
Is
right.
No.
it Daft Punk?
No, it's not Oasis. It's not Daft Punk. It's
It's 'cause you said the nasally
so
voice.
start giving some clues, do we think? Or
possibly.
Play it a couple more times.
Three. Go on then.
three-piece band. Come. That's my impression of it. Who's saying that?
Again.
One more time. Any ideas? So
No,
three-piece
I'm
band,
still
punk.
lost. Sex Pistols.
Not Sex Pistols.
Clash.
No. More probably 90s time.
Nirvana.
Blink 182.
Oh, come.
Come, come, come,
Grunge.
come, baby, come, baby.
Is it
baby, come.
Nirvana?
It's not Nirvana. No,
Are they even a three-piece?
Yeah, the 3-piece.
no.
Come.
They've got a colour in their name.
Oh,
Green Day.
Green Day.
What's the song?
Basket
The
Case.
song?
Case.
No, not Basket
Oh,
Case.
When I Come Around.
When I come
yeah.
around.
There it
Very
is, that
good.
nasally
There it
voice.
was.
I was trying to think of the 90s songs.
There it was. Absolutely.
Play
When I come around.
The bass.
There's the bass. Yeah. So that's 1-1 as we move on to
Just help me with the
question
scores.
3.
It's 1-1.
Yes, this one's going to be very difficult. I don't know if you get this
Oh,
one.
God.
This reminds me of my paper round, strangely enough. So that
Is this
gives
when you had
an-
your 8 songs on your MP?
Yeah, it probably. This was probably one of those 8. Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. I think you'll struggle with this one. So let's go.
Oh, play it again.
Is it Zombie Nation?
No, it's very much around that time though, and it's
the
around that same
era.
sort of
Play
vibe
it
as
again,
well.
Play it
Hey,
again.
what did you say?
I was obsessed with this song as well, which is so far away from my music taste these days. But yeah,
Is it Prodigy?
it's not Prodigy. No,
Is it Pendulum?
no, it's not.
No,
It's well
way
before
earlier
Pendulum.
than Pendulum,
Well
yeah.
before Pendulum.
I don't have a fucking Scooby then.
No,
Do it again.
I don't think you'll get this one.
I fucking know the song. I do know the song.
It's got a weird name as well, which actually includes the
Is
word
it
that we're trying to
Thrombolyse?
catch.
Or whatever it's called.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what
My
you mean.
love
It's
is
not that.
no money.
No,
He's got
that-
his strong beliefs.
That's Gala Freed from
Is it
Desire.
one of
it's
Yeah,
not
that's
that.
Is it one of these songs that we
Right.
played at a fairground?
Probably, yeah. It could be on the.
Potentially,
You
I
could be
know
playing
the
while you're on
song.
the
I just can't
waltzes.
remember the name.
It was an absolute.
Let's get
it was
some
an absolute
clues in.
banger. It's a dance track. It probably came out around maybe 90, 99, 98, 99, something like that. Maybe early 2000s. It was everywhere. Very much an Ibiza floor filler.
Yeah, this is it.
Do-do-do-do.
It's like Scooter or something.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Like Kevin and Perry.
Yeah,
It'll
this is
be on
it. It's
that,
a Kevin
won't
and Perry
Yeah.
era.
Okay, it was by a group called ATB, if that helps, because
Oh,
I only
do
need.
know ATB. What
I
is
only
the
need the
song
song title.
called?
It's a weird song title as well, but
I'm
it,
not
do,
gonna-
it
I
does
don't think
include
I'm
the
gonna be able
word.
Is
to
it
get
English?
What does it includes the word?
The
come?
word that it's the word that we're looking for. The word that we're trying to catch. But what is it? There's big people out there screaming now, shouting out what the answer is, as is encouraged in the theme tune.
Come on.
I don't think.
No.
I
Come
don't
up.
think I'm gonna be.
What?
Come
No,
up.
it was ATB with 9 p.m. until I come.
Yeah.
Till I come.
This is the fucking.
Yeah, absolute tune. that.
With the pops in there.
That's exactly what it is. It's a good track.
Yeah.
That's right, screw me if you want to go faster.
That's what you learn when you first learn to use a pitch bend on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic tune. that. I used to listen to that on my Iowa Walkman while doing my paper.
Whilst everyone else had iPods.
iPods.
This was last week when I was doing my paper round. Okay, so I said that when you struggle with this one is you're both going to be able to get this one. So
Okay,
whoever's
you say that, but
fingers on buzzers or on your mouths as you're shouting out the answer. You ready? You will. Honestly, you'll get this straight away. It's very easy, this one.
Coming, Mr. Brightside.
Mr.
The
Brightside.
Killers,
Very good, Benson. Very good. That was absolutely correct. Well done.
White girl music. Can you say that
I
on a
don't know.
podcast?
You just did.
That's like slightly
girl
curly, shuffled hair with a white t-shirt and a leather jacket.
it's
Trying to be cool and indie man.
Yeah, it's a
Oh my
UK
God,
wedding
so
song,
cool.
isn't it?
It's a proper wedding song.
Yeah, it's the one that does get people
It's the
up
one.
on the dance
It's the
floor.
one that comes on just before one of them Robbie Williams, like
Millennium.
Millennium or something like.
Mm,
Don't hum, mate.
yeah, like I know all wedding playlists. Actually, I've done
Yes,
some
Sam.
research into this. So
Statistically,
next one, let's see how we get on with this one. It's 2-1 to Benson, is that correct?
That's correct.
Let's go for the next one. Ooh.
As you are, Nirvana.
There, very nice,
that's
very
you.
quick, well done. I thought you might
fucking
get
tune.
struggle with that one. Well done, Ben. Well done, Adam. Should I say? It's 2-2.
I love that song.
There we go. So moving on to the next one. This one will probably be a struggle for those who listen to us overseas. There's your little clue before
Very
we get
British,
into it.
is it?
It's a very, very British song.
Very British song.
Very British. Very British
I've got a
indeed.
brand new combine
It's
harvester.
called-
With the Wurzel.
It's called Jam Butties and Crumpets.
Come
Come on, my Jam Butties and Crumpets. That's what it's called. You know, by
that
the
sounds
Wurzels.
seedy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, it's fucking 3 Lions on Your Shirt.
Three
by
Lions.
fucking Baddiel and Skinner.
Baddiel, Skinner, and the Lightning Seeds.
Yeah,
Well
I
done.
remember
The
that.
Lightning
fucking
Seeds.
song.
Lightning
The Lightning Seeds. Seedy Sam.
Well done. That's 3-2 to Adam.
Yes, it is.
Very good. So, in the long ago, when we used to do these quizzes every week, and it was a right bastard to think of a new one, it got very competitive, didn't it?
It did.
So-
It did go. It got
Especially
good though,
when
and it always came
chocolate-
down quite close to the wire as well.
Apart from a few, I think in the last series, you were 8-0 up against Benson.
Oh, was that? Was it
believe
that
so,
bad?
yeah.
You wanted,
I
they
believe
wanted
so,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't be asked with quizzes at that time of my life.
It's done. The quiz life.
It
had
was a
left
it was a
me.
bad
Benson
year.
got raped by a quiz.
It was a fucking hell.
Where did the quiz touch you? Show us on the doll.
It was a bad year, man. We'd just come out of lockdown.
It's a bad year for quizzing. Somebody actually quizzed on his face, and he was like, I can't do this anymore.
I was in a pub and there was a quiz and it was dreadful.
Every time he heard the theme, it just made him cry.
What you got to remember is we'd just come out of everybody congregating over Zoom because you weren't allowed out of your house, and all everyone did was quizzes for like a year.
You two were all about the quizzes.
Yeah,
we love
on
the
Zooms.
quizzes.
Yeah, but then
and then you were like,
but then I
there's
got
too many quizzes.
yeah, and there's too much.
Quizzed out.
But-
Just too much
But what I did
quiz
was
everywhere.
I got you,
Covered in it.
I
Covered
got
in
your
quiz.
hopes up on this podcast that never existed.
Oh,
Got your
right,
hopes
you got
up
my hopes up.
right
did
until
you?
episode 9, and I wiped the floor in episode 9,
Yeah, of
and then I
course.
spaffed. I quizzed on the floor,
And that got him over his fear of quizzing.
And then we
he
quizzed
was
on the
happy-
stairs.
Lived happily ever
Yeah,
after.
there was a
we
lot
did.
of quizzing happening then.
Yeah. For anybody that is new to us that doesn't know about what we used to do in the past, go check out our YouTube channel as well. We've got a couple of parody videos we did on there from the long ago. So you can't access the episodes, but you can go and see the silly things we did on YouTube. There's a couple of bangers on there. Anyway, back to these bangers,
These quizzes.
these quizzes. So yeah, it's 3-2 to Adam. 1-0 to Benson in the series from the last quiz, but we don't keep track of that anymore, do we?
Well, obviously
above
you
that.
are keeping
yeah,
track of it,
yeah,
aren't you?
I wasn't.
Of course he is.
Are you ready for
Yeah,
this?
we were.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
3-2 to Adam. Here we go.
Oh,
I'm coming up.
Ooh, not up.
I'm coming out.
Oh, you sneaky
you
bastard.
bastard.
And then I started shooting it. Pow.
Sneaky bastard. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It was out.
I thought it was I'm coming up though.
Yes, I'm coming out.
See?
by
I'm coming up.
coming out. By
Yeah, no, but-
Diana Ross.
Was that Diana Ross?
Yeah.
Best penalty taker in the world.
True that. True that.
Everyone remembers that.
That's a good callback. I like that. So the next one, it's 3-3. Let's
Right,
hope there's no tiebreaker. I'm going to have to wait for it, make it up on the fly. That'll be fun.
Get your MP3 player out. I'm sure there's a song on there.
Right, this is all being done from my MP3 player.
These are
These are the 8
8
songs, yes. Yeah, there's
They're
only
all
8 of them.
comfy.
And here we
These
go, it's the
are
last
the 8
one.
songs.
8, yeah. Okay, here we go. So this one, there's a little bit of an extra word in there as well. 'Cause I
too
did-
many words.
It was too difficult. The clip is 1 second as it is with the extra word in there. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Here's number 8.
It's Dare by Gorillaz.
Dare by the Gorillas. Very good. Yeah, you got that really quick. I enjoyed that. So that
Come on,
makes
we
it-
all know Shawn Ryder's coming up.
Coming up. Coming up. Coming up.
Fun fact about the song,
That was him asking him to turn up the music, wasn't it, in his headphones?
and it was meant to be called "It's There," but he couldn't pronounce it
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's got his missing front 2 teeth, so it had to be "It's There."
Okay. So that's 4-3.
4-3, yes.
It's clearly not from my MP3 player because we've got 2 more left. And
You only had 8 tracks.
They're,
but
they're
there's
only
9.
like second clips, so they would all have fit on MP3. This is what I needed to do back in the day. Just have 1 second clips.
Just take
I've
the
got
chorus.
48 songs
Just
on
the
here.
chorus of
actually.
each song.
So just the word come.
This is my cum Walkman.
Come on.
So are you ready for number 9? This one's probably the hardest one on here.
That's what she said.
She did. Is that the first? That's what she said of the new Killer Rabbit podcast.
Oh,
which
I bet it
is
is.
the
I
deluxe
bet it is.
edition. Okay, here we go. Here's number 9. 4-3 to Adam. Can Benson square it up?
Number 8.
Oh, that's difficult, isn't it? That's a
Do that again.
very small little.
And
segment.
let's remember, this is number 8, not number 9, Sam.
No, it's
What? No,
number
it's
9
it's
because we had
9.
a,
One of
we
you
had a
didn't get.
draw.
You didn't
Oh, we
get
didn't get
ATB.
one. Damn it, I'm wrong.
so
Damn
this
it,
is
I look
9.
foolish.
Yeah.
Edit it out.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah, please, because I've not. No, again.
I need you to be
Okay.
quiet whilst it's
Okay.
playing.
Everybody be quiet. There we go.
What is happening to me?
That's a difficult one, that isn't it?
Barbie girl.
Oh,
Aqua.
no.
Difficult.
Fuck, what's it called?
If you get this, you win. I believe.
I have no idea.
No. Oh,
Can't think of the name of the
Start giving
song.
clues.
Is it called what? Is it? Don't feel like dancing.
No,
Don't-
not that
no.
one. No, it's probably 80s.
Oh God. Okay.
And very, very famous song. Featured a ripping guitar solo on it.
9 to 5.
No, that's not 80s, is it?
I don't know what that is.
Mm.
Okay.
It contained a ripping guitar.
guitar
solo.
solo. I mean,
Ripping
it's a
guitar
lot of
solo.
songs.
Yeah, but it was unexpected. It was not the kind
Go
of
your own way.
What? No. It was
Ah.
not the sort of artist that you would normally
Okay,
associate with ripping
okay.
guitar solos. And it had an awesome music video with dance-offs going on.
Is this Beastie Boys?
Not Beastie Boys.
Ooh.
Is it a female singer?
No, it's a
Oh.
male. Which
Playing
male
it.
had a high
It's
voice?
Michael Jackson. This
Okay.
is fucking Beat It. No.
Beat it!
Oh,
It is
yeah.
Beat It! It is Beat It! And that means
Yes!
that Adam is our winner with its ripping guitar solo.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
you're
really
right.
lined us up for the suing here, haven't I?
Yeah,
with,
you really
with
have.
Beatles
Michael
and
Jackson
Michael
and the
Jackson.
Beatles.
Well, it's just one person to sue you because Michael Jackson owns the Beatles music,
Oh yeah, true that, true that.
Michael Jackson's dead.
but he still owns it. He took it to the grave. I can't believe it that you've got
He's just
that
buried
you managed to
with
get
a load of CDs.
the song
Masters.
Beat It. In
And what
cum.
happens when you beat it?
you catch cum.
So
Eddie Van
that's-
Halen did
that's
the,
5-3 then.
5-3. I am the
Yeah.
master
Yeah.
cum catcher. Apparently.
Would you like the last one just for fun? Then?
Absolutely.
No, it's
I'm
sucks.
glad we don't have to tie break it. This one is from a while ago. Ooh, it's a quick one, that isn't it?
Do again. Again.
What do you reckon?
Is it the Streets?
It's not the Streets. Much earlier than the
Ooh,
Streets.
okay.
How much earlier?
Probably mid 90s. This one, but very well known song. You probably won't know the artist, but you'll definitely know the song name.
Bittersweet Symphony.
No, much earlier than that.
God.
Maybe not much earlier, but
I would say that was mid-90s.
yeah, we don't have to dwell on this one too long because Adam's won anyway. Do you want the answer? Don't need to go into
Yeah.
clues or anything
Go
like
on
that.
then. Just play us a song.
It's Eni Kamosi. Does that help? That was the
No.
artist. How about if I play this?
Oh
Head
yeah.
up.
Of course.
Hair up. Hair
We
up.
all know that.
There you go. So there we go. I managed to find 10 songs with the word come or coming in.
Excellent.
Well done. Well done.
And well done to Adam, champion there. That's 1-1 in the overall series.
But we're not keeping track.
Not
We're not
keeping
keeping
track,
track.
but
I'm
it's 1-1.
definitely keeping track. And
1-1.
I'll
Not
only do
keeping
another
track.
quiz when I can think of an idea. But I enjoyed that one. It
That
was
was a
good
good
fun.
one.
Did you enjoy
Woo.
catching cum, gentlemen?
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely.
You dirty slut.
I'm gonna
Now
beat
you've
it.
made it CD again.
Lightning CD.
God damn it.
Adam's story.
Adam's story.
That was glorious. That
It was
I felt-
horrible.
I felt like I was being floating down from the heavens.
I feel like we let you down. I think we should try it again
Go on then.
and make sure we nail it this time. And a 1 and a 2, and you know what to do. Go.
Adam's story.
No worse.
That was fucking awful.
Yep,
Yeah, that
much
was
worse.
bad. Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Yep.
I didn't float down from heaven. I fell and hit the ground head first.
You were hit by a train and then killed a geriatric person pissing on the tracks.
Are you calling Adam a cow?
Sorry.
How do you know?
Sorry.
So, I'm going to read the first paragraph of this instead of going for the head title, just to add a
Still
bit
love
of
how we've all
suspense
just
here.
adopted head title
Yeah,
now.
it's happening now.
There's no other word for it.
So the first paragraph reads: a foodie mum,
Foodie mum.
a
mum made of food?
no, a mum who likes food
Right,
things.
okay. Food things.
Food things like a knife and fork. That would be a food thing.
Not utensils, just food things. A foodie mum who has always had an adventurous palate decided to tackle rising costs by introducing what to her 18-month-old baby's meal times. Come on, there's a cost of living crisis on. Everyone's trying
Bear
to be
steaks from
thrifty.
vending machines.
Yeah. Call back.
13 fucking quid bear steaks. No. What do we think? Come on, thrifty. We're going to be thrifty.
Breast milk.
Not breast milk.
It's free. It's
I mean,
literally
you're
free.
right. 18-month-old, though, needs something more solid.
I saw a video the other day.
I saw a video the other day.
And
Is this relevant to the story? Are you going off
not at
tangent?
all. Sort of. But no, I don't know whether they were trying to make it out like it was some cost effective. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they were grinding down pasta, like shop bought pasta,
Into wheat.
into just like pasta
Flour.
dust to then
Pasta dust.
to then sort of re-roll and make their
Is
own
pasta-
pasta out of
is
it.
pasta
It's
just like-
what are you
What the
doing?
fuck's the point?
And
It's already
but
pasta.
then they were trying to pass it off as fresh pasta. I made it myself.
It's not fresh pasta.
It's deconstructed pasta made into pasta again.
It's reconstructed
like
pasta.
old-
Reconstructed,
this is-
deconstructed, reconstructed.
Reconstructed, old, deconstructed pasta.
Yeah, why would you do that? I don't.
It
I don't
just-
know whether it's,
it's
certainly
just-
not cost effective.
It's
so-
buying pasta from the supermarket with extra steps.
Yeah, it's extra pretension, isn't it? It's just like, look what I can do.
I can
destroy it.
make my own pasta, but first
Yeah.
I will buy the pasta. And I made it! Yeah.
So is that what it was?
To
Did you-
clarify,
No, it wasn't
to
pasta,
clarify,
no.
was it mushy peas?
No, explain that one.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, mushy peas should be part of your diet anyway, really, shouldn't they? Don't
Yeah, it's
know.
one of the three
Oh,
major
wait,
food
is it
groups.
is it something nasty?
This is something that she's introduced to tackle the rising
I
costs
just thought
of
an
food.
18-month-year-old would like mushy peas.
Not
'cause
something that an 18-month-year-old would usually eat.
cocaine.
And I don't think that's going to be
What
cost
18-month-old doesn't eat cocaine?
and I don't think it's going to be cost effective.
Well,
I
it
think
didn't
it
say
might end up in a bit of debt.
It didn't say that she was smart for it.
It was to tackle rising costs. No, you didn't say it was smart.
Oh, it wasn't like poo or anything, was it?
It wasn't poo.
I knew you were going to go
It-
to poo. Seedy, horrible.
I was
bastard.
waiting for
I'm trying to
poo
pass on
or
the,
semen or
pass on
something.
the label.
No,
Cheese.
any other shots? Sam?
Chalk,
Fish. Is it something that's been wazzed up, like fully mushed? Like
No, this is a thing that they provide for the baby to eat.
chalk.
No,
I
not
already said
chalk.
chalk.
That's a good one though. Did
I
you say
said
chalk?
You say
chalk.
cheese?
I didn't hear you
I
say
said
chalk.
cheese and then chalk.
Of course, chalk and cheese.
Yeah. Oh wow. That must have Darren Browned me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Oh, I'm in your head.
You are in my head. Get out. You don't want to be in there too long. Seedy
Oh my god!
The
That's
things
wh-
he sees.
That's where Seedy Street is.
Yeah.
That is Seedy Street.
All right. Any other guesses? Are we gonna?
Is it
do you
something
wanna know?
obvious?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's something horrible.
Space food.
liquid
No,
nitrogen,
space food. What is space food?
Space food.
freeze dried food.
Yeah.
No, it's
for
not
years.
freeze dried food.
Squidgy.
Is it liquid nitrogen?
It's not liquid nitrogen.
Is
I
it-
don't think they'd survive.
Is
that.
it magma?
Here, child, have
Cyanide.
This, have this magma.
Hydrochloric acid.
I mean,
Banana
that would
skins.
it would make it cheaper because you wouldn't have a kid anymore.
Absolutely. This is life hacks right here, isn't it? Feed your child acid.
No, don't listen to
Just
Sam
to clarify,
ever.
do not
Do
do that.
not listen to this. This
I'm
is
sure we don't need to
satirical.
clarify not to feed your
We
child
do, Sam, with
acid.
you. We do.
You do spend time
Our
on
league-
Twitter.
Our legal representative has strictly told us to clarify anything.
Julie's come up and said that I'm not allowed to talk about feeding children acid.
Yeah, well, she's coming up now if she hadn't already.
Children
Come
are
on,
there
any
tripping
other
balls
ideas,
all
or I'm
over
gonna
the
put you-
place.
put you
Yeah,
out
see
your
what I
misery.
did there, see what I did? Switched it round. Not the acid you were thinking.
Grapes.
No, grapes are really bad for children unless you cut them up.
Cut them into
Really?
quarters.
Yeah,
Oh, because they can choke on them.
26,000
Cut 'em into-
children a year choke
Die
on
from grapes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, is that? That's a hilarious thing to say.
Oh, Julie's on the phone. Adam, can you stop laughing at dying children, please?
Quick, cover it up with
Dying from grapes. If they were raisins, it'd have been all right.
You have to
That's
cut.
not a way to be raising your child on grapes. Oh dear.
I love grapes. They're
Sheesh.
nice. Do you want me to put you out?
But
your
you hate
misery?
raisins, don't you?
I hate
You
raisins.
do hate
I
raisins.
fucking hate raisins.
love raisins.
And then
Yeah.
they'll give you. They have the gall to fucking sit inside a cookie like it's a chocolate chip. The evil bastards.
Nature's candy. I love raisins.
Not
I like
nature's candy.
chocolate
Nature's
They're
raisins.
candy.
fucking the devil's fucking chocolate chips. That's what they are. Fucking there to ruin your
Different
day.
sides of the coin, eh? Devil's candy. Nature's candy. Oh no, devil's chocolate.
Devil's
Nature's candy.
chocolate.
What do you think? Get in touch. Engagement.
If you like raisins, fuck off.
If you like raisins, well done.
If you like raisins, that's
you on the
fine.
fence?
That's fine.
Thanks, Benson.
Benson's,
Mediator.
Benson's
over here.
never had one.
I've had a raisin.
Have you?
Yeah.
When?
Rum and raisin ice cream for fucking nice. It's
That
nice.
There you
doesn't
go.
count.
It does,
Anyway.
raisins. Yeah, we've completely lost the plot here.
Do you want
haven't
me to give you
we? Sand.
sand? That's a good one. No.
No. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I was like, I'm sure it's sand.
You could, well, I mean,
Convinced it's
it could
sand.
if they lived by the seaside. It'd be
I
quite.
was just thinking, like when they cook cocaine with talcum powder. Like what?
just cut in your food with
So your mind
sand.
went cocaine, talcum powder, sand.
And yours didn't?
Good point.
Yeah.
No. So instead, what it is insects.
Oh, insects.
Insects.
Live
that's
rhinoceros
right.
beetles.
Live
Callback.
rhinoceros
live
beetles.
raisins.
So after having a baby, Tiffany of Toronto, Canada, found her weekly.
You and your Canadian stories.
I do like a
Back
good.
with the Canadian stories.
I like
it.
Canada. It's cool.
It's a cool place.
Was
She
she
found-
arrested
Shout out
for
Canada.
mischief?
She wasn't, but she did get arrested for mischief. But she found her weekly food shop soar from around £147 to
I thought you meant, like,
£177.
injured. Like the
Oh, so
food
a-
shop was injured.
Canada-
It
shop
hurt-
got
It
injured.
hurt itself.
Okay.
It
was
was,
very
a sore
sore,
shop.
yeah.
Canada experiencing the cost of living crisis also?
It
think
seems
the
that way. I
world
think
is-
a lot of, the world
I
is
thought
in
the Queen
way.
gave Canada back
Thanks,
to them.
Russia. You thought what?
They're not
I
part
thought
of
the
England.
Queen, I
It's
thought
not
the Queen gave Canada
everywhere.
back to
The cost
Canada.
of living crisis is not just England, it's just really bad in England.
I thought it was just us.
No,
it's
no,
just-
it's
it's
across the globe.
Way.
It's just pretty.
It's just really fucking bad
Yeah,
here.
it's just pretty much worse.
Oh,
than
that makes me
everywhere
feel
else.
so
Because
much
we've
better.
got all that other shit that happened beforehand.
Yeah, that we don't
Oh.
talk about on this.
We have the
podcast.
Tories, don't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is
the
the
cunts.
problem. Anyway, so we'll ignore those. So she decided to cut those costs by mixing crickets into her young daughter's eating routine, rotating these with pricier proteins such as beef, chicken, and pork.
It is a really good source of protein.
It is.
Apparently so.
I've eaten crickets.
It started being really popular for dog food as well.
Yes, yeah, they put it
Cricket
as the
dog
protein
food.
into the.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah. But would you feed your child it?
Well,
I don't have a child.
I know you don't, but if you did, would you feed them crickets?
I don't see what's wrong with it.
Why not?
So in-
Children don't know, don't
they
they?
have it in,
You
like-
just shove it in the mouth.
they
If
have
they
them
eat
in-
it, they
yeah.
eat it.
They have
Winning.
They have them in like snack boxes in the seasoned, like salt and vinegar, cheese and onion.
Yeah, but not here though. Not that, and not really in Canada either. By the sound of things.
But they're dry. They're like oven baked.
Yeah,
and dried
Japan,
out.
China, big
Yeah,
business.
Japan
ain't
and
it?
China, there is a
Scorpion
lot-
on a stick.
Yeah,
Would you like a
scorpion on a
scorpion on a
stick.
stick,
Yeah, but
sir?
There's a lot
they-
of places where they do
they're
eat
alive there.
insects a lot. Yeah, there is a lot of places that do eat insects a lot.
It's a
but
great source of protein.
not really.
I've
around
got
here.
no problem with it. How old's the child?
Was she?
18 months.
He don't give a shit.
Was she-
He don't give a
You know,
shit.
the child
What if it-
doesn't know, you're
what if
right.
it really likes it? If it was old enough to know what it was that it was eating, it probably like, I'm not eating
Yeah,
that.
but the
'Cause that's
child's
how
going to
Canadians
become a
sound.
toddler, and the toddler's going to be playing outside in the dirt, and they're going to be like, I'm going to eat all these spiders.
That's a
and
good
they're going to
point.
have pesticides on them and everything.
It sets
Yeah,
a
but
bad example.
all the food's got pesticides and shit on it, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
but not like
Is
like
the
fucking
mother-
slug pellets and shit like spiders.
That'd be
pick
great,
up
wouldn't
and
it? If
stuff.
you had a spider-eating child and you were scared of spiders.
Well, yes.
But not
Instead
if it was
of
a
your
black-
cat,
not
instead
if
of
it-
setting the cat on it, you're like,
or the
child, go eat them.
Or if
the
it was a
Hoover.
Black
Eat your
Widow.
child instead. Oh yeah,
Could
just
be venomous.
just munch down on that funnel web. It'll be fine.
Why are you going to sleep?
He goes to Australia
Oh,
and
it's so
the-
cute when he's
they go to Australia. They're like, these are the best snack spiders ever. As she picks up a huntsman.
Look at the size of this. It's like a burger.
That's definitely how Canadians speak. If she was eating the same diet as well, then fair enough.
It doesn't really say. It does say she has
Do,
eaten
do,
stuff like
do
that.
either of you have a problem? I have no problem
No,
with this
I'm
whatsoever.
okay
I
with
like
it.
it. I think it's good. I think
I've
it's
tried
thrifty.
them. I think they're quite.
I just think it's
they've got
gonna.
a
I just
texture of
think it's
beef
gonna go
jerky.
too far. I think kids
Where she'll
eat,
get to the point where
kids
she's like,
eat dirt,
Mm.
right? That's
Exactly.
what happens. and now they're going to be eating all the spiders and stuff.
Well, no.
And what if they're eating the bees? And we like the bees.
We do like the bees.
I draw the line at bees. Don't eat the bees. Eat the fucking wasps. Eat the shit out of those bastards.
It might be thrifty,
Little
right?
stripy
It might be
bastards.
thrifty, but I mean, you can't just pick up crickets from the ground and think they're okay to feed to people.
But have they been ground up?
No, she's feeding a whole crickets.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
hang
right.
on.
Okay.
She's not buying the crickets from a store.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Right, because that's different. If she's just picking them out of a garden and feeding them, yeah, I do have a problem with that.
I mean, that's taking it to another level, isn't it? The time you'd spend foraging for crickets would probably outweigh the cost
they're
you
quite
save.
easy to find. They make a lot
So
of
they're
noise.
probably going to a pet shop or something and getting like snake food.
Yeah, because you feed them to lizards and snakes. Yeah.
Second time I've mentioned snake food on the podcast.
Yeah, so she literally just gives her crickets.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
I've got a little bit more of a problem with it now.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's weird.
Only a little bit.
This is what happens when I've gone into his mind.
So
We're
this
on the
is-
same wavelength.
So these
Yeah,
are
that's
whole,
worrying, isn't it?
whole roasted crickets.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Cricket puffs.
Whole roasted
Cricket puffs.
Cricket puff snacks.
28-day aged cricket.
And-
Oh, so they are
And-
snacks. So they are
So
made for
that's
human
the
consumption.
snacks. The others are whole roasted, yeah, by the sound of things, and cricket protein powder.
Sounds nice.
Which is just crushed up cricket.
Yeah,
That's-
so the
that's
crushed up,
fine.
that's fine.
Yeah,
but
if you're putting that into... Because babies are eating mush anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Stir in
exactly.
some ground up cricket. It's fine.
Cricket stir fry.
It's fine.
Yeah, but the
Thrifty, good. As long as the kid eats it, that's the main thing. Because some people struggle to get their kids to eat anything, don't they? If this person is absolutely winning at life by getting their kid to eat cheap crickets,
Could be onto something.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't like the idea of them feeding whole, but why? Why? It's the same thing, isn't it? But I think the point that you made there, that maybe they might get a taste for it and they're seeing what they're eating and they might try and... But it's quite
Eat
hard to
other
catch a
things.
cricket.
It is, but it's possible. I
It's
mean, I
absolutely
used to
possible.
feed them because I had lizards for ages, and I used to feed them. It is very possible.
Yeah.
But like a black cricket, an adult black cricket is not a small.
No, it's about 3 inches. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they're fucking chunky bastards. And you're gonna chow down on a roasted one. Apparently, as well, the child didn't really like the roasted ones. So what they started doing was grinding them up into batter. But then there was black flakes in all of your batter for stuff. Black bits of cricket.
Why batter?
I don't know. She just said
You wouldn't
in
think mushed
batter.
up crickets would
Oh,
make
to make
batter.
pancakes. So instead of these are
Cricket
new
pancake.
chocolate chips here. This is the new
Pancakes.
evil chocolate chip crickets instead of raisins.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
think
pancakes with crickets in
I
them.
don't think I agree with it again, just because of the batter thing.
Just because of the bad thing.
Well,
I don't mind the powder because you're not going to taste it. It doesn't matter. The whole roasted crickets.
I imagine.
No.
But
again,
they're,
in
the
some-
ones that are nice, though, 'cause the texture.
They
once
probably
roast,
are
it's
quite
honestly,
nice,
it's like beef
but I'm
jerky.
not-
It's-
I'm
in a
a
lot of
fan.
countries, this is perfectly normal.
It is,
I think
you're
I think in
right. This is a
Australia and the
culture thing.
outback they do it as well a lot. They eat
Well,
crickets
I would think
and
so, especially when
mealworms
you're looking down to
Mealworms?
survival and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
mealworms.
like and then
the
big
clues in the title.
grubs and shit. They're meal.
Oh.
No, this is not why they call
Mealworms.
That's
I
not why they
fucking-
call. Have you
Mealworms
never had a
is just
dinner
scary.
worm or
Breakfast worm.
breakfast beetle,
Damn it.
Breakfast rhino beetle.
supper spider?
It's
Delicious.
right there.
Parents trying to be thrifty, but you're setting your child up for when they go to school.
Everyone else has got the packed lunch with
And
an
they're
apple,
picking
a
spiders
sandwich,
off
a
the
packet
wall.
of crisps.
And something
Yeah,
flies
your
out of
kids
yours.
sat in
They're
the
like-
corner just eating termites.
I'm just gonna go get some lunch from the fucking playground. Someone's going, you know.
That kid's
trying
been
to,
weird
trying to
again,
offer them
miss.
to all the little friends. Do you want one?
There used to be the weird kid that went and picked bugs. That was cool because bugs are cool and that, and they keep them in jars. But now it's a weird kid that keeps them in a lunchbox and eats them.
Why is your lunchbox making noise? Why is your lunchbox not making noise?
Why is it chirping?
Miss,
Open
miss.
it up and locusts flying out of it.
Oh, my dinner's gone.
It's been in there too long.
And then eating things on the way past. Like,
Everyone else's dinner's destroyed. Well, I tell you what you can eat. Yeah, I just think it sets. I think I know everyone wants the best and wants to. save
Only the best
money and
crickets
stuff.
for my
And
child.
but the best for the children. But at the
A1
same
premium
time,
crickets.
you don't set them up to get roasted at school.
no, you-
Roasted like the crickets.
Roasted
I
like
was
the
I was
crickets.
that far away from saying. Oh.
Sorry, you say it'll be funny.
So, if any of our listeners have brought a child into this world, what are your thrifty food options?
yeah, maybe we'll release
Turkey
them.
dinosaurs.
Turkey dinosaurs.
Oh,
Dinosaurs.
smiley faces.
Don't tell Jamie Oliver.
And
No, they were turkey
potato
Twizzlers.
waffles.
Yeah, he don't like turkey dinosaurs, obviously.
Surely
It's
not.
not just the Twizzlers he hates.
Potato
No,
waffles.
Potato waffles. are
Waffly
fucking
versatile.
Nice.
They go with crickets, beans, weevils. And I'm sorry to say, we've come to the end of another episode of.
Cheered him
For
right
me,
up.
yeah, it
So change his chin.
always does. Always does.
You mentioned cum and he's
Yep.
there.
There we go. Chirped me right up.
He caught that one.
Chirping like the crickets. There, we've come to the end of another episode. Thanks very much for staying with us. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it very much. If you would like to, because I was a bit forceful last week, or on the last episode, should I say, depending on when you're listening to it, go find us online at Killer Rabbit Pod on all the schmedia outlets, or you can email us at killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com. Come and say hello, give us some ideas, some stories, whatever you want, or give us a review, go like and subscribe and all of that shit, because it really helps us out and we appreciate you doing it massively.
We do.
We do. Anything to add, or are we just bringing this one to a very abrupt end?
What, like what?
I don't
What are we
know.
adding?
I don't
Do
know.
we add a lot at the end? When
We
do
don't-
we
we
ever
don't normally
add
add
much
anything.
here?
Would you
Besides
like
the
to
go-
add something?
Besides the go.
See, now you're putting pressure on us.
Would you like to tell me who your favourite Spice Girl was? No. Okay. Well, this is the end of
we
the
were
podcast.
all thinking, hold up, that's
All right,
a
is this-
very solid question, that. You can't ask that question and just expect a quick
Jerry.
answer.
Straight
Jerry
away.
was
Jerry.
good, yeah.
Straight away.
Yep.
No question.
Never
Forget.
Posh Spice.
No, not Posh Spice. None of them. I
What do you
mean,
none of them.
well, it was just Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry was living rent-free in
Ba-
my head,
Baby
as they
Spice
say.
was pretty nice as well.
Nah, never a fan.
Posh Spice wasn't bad until she then went fully fashion.
Fully fashion.
Yeah, when she's gaunt, basically. It looks like she's not eaten for like 7 years.
Well, I've opened a can of worms here. Do you want to eat them?
Go on, give us a couple.
That was good for you, son.
Delicious.
See, now we added something. Are you happy?
Yeah, there we go. We can end the podcast now. Well done, guys. I've been Sam.
I've been Benson.
I've been Adam.
Catch you next time. Bye.